Okay. Good afternoon to all of the students.
Good afternoon, Long P.
Sadhu, Anumodana, all of you are at the class today. And how are you doing, Miss Janice, today?
Okay, good. I'm okay.
How many subjects you have studied already?
This whole session will be 4 subjects.
This is the first subject?
No. There is 4 subjects in this class.
Yeah, but this is the third one, right?
This is the third one, yes.
Okay. Okay. So after a while, when our monk for 3 months from the USA open, then we'll start. And Miss Nun Monbali, where do you stay in Thailand?
I'm in วัดพระธาตุสีจอมทอง
Oh, very near. Very near.
Yeah,
I
about 6 kilometers from วัดสวนดาว
Okay. Nun Monbali, are you from native Chiang Mai people?
No, I'm Bangkokian.
Okay. You're from okay. I stay at Wat Phra Thad Doi Sakit. At Phra Doi Sakit, but I am from Nepal.
Yes.
From Nepal. But I just see non-Monbali, you also study Pali language.
Yes.
What is your level now?
Fourth level.
Okay, fourth level. So you already passed the Naktam Ek already.
Yes,
Tamasaksa Ek.
about 9 years ago.
Oh, okay. How long you have been a novice? Sorry, nun.
This year is 13 years.
Okay. Quite long. Okay, nice to have you, Miss Nun Monwali, in this class. I'd like to greet all 3 monks from the USA. I just remember the name of Lopi Dennis and Lopi Client and Lopi Ton, right? No.
Lopi Win.
Sorry?
Howard, Lopi Win.
Sorry. Yeah, Lopi Win. Okay. Prajanton is very famous in Thailand these days, you know, right? Prajanton. You know him, Prajanton?
No.
Okay. He's very famous in Thailand these days. He has a project of Tamanawa project. Okay, so we have Miss Wei Wei, right? Are you in the room now?
Good afternoon, Long P. Yes, I am.
Okay, then I think we are ready to start, right? So let me share the screen. Okay.
Long P, not sure if Long P has started recording.
I think somebody started already, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Starting
it is recording now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome again, all of you, to the Buddhist Proverb class. And today we are going to talk about the merit, and I think today I'd like you to involve more than me, so that you can share about your thinking, and you can have more understanding and have more involvement in the class. So yes, this is we call Punya Wagga. Punya means merit, and Wagga is a group. So before we start, I'd like to ask Nun Monwali, what do you think when we talk about the merit in your idea?
For my idea, I think is merit. For me, is all the wholesome deed that everyone can do in any way, by giving, by sharing or give the mercy in the good every good deed. I think it's the merit.
Okay, well, wholesome deed. It's the word-to-word translation. Wholesome action. Okay, it's a good. What about the Lumpy win? When we talk about the merit, what do you think?
About good action.
Good action.
Right. Doing positive thing.
Okay. So let's see in this way, how we can do good action, how we can do merit.
Offer arms to the monk.
Offer arms to the monk.
Donation. Volunteer.
Patient. Okay.
Help the
Okay.
community.
Okay, let's say this way. Okay, let's ask to Lumpy client then. In how many way we can create merit?
Countless ways.
In how many ways we can create a merit? If we categorize into three parts, okay, there is a three-way. We call three doors to
Right.
make a bad thing, to do a bad thing, and we have a three doors, like a window doors, to do a good thing. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
what do you think?
Maybe right view,
Right view,
right,
okay,
right speech, right action,
right speech, yes,
right action.
okay. Okay, is there somebody who just can tell? There is in summary, there are three doors, three ways, three doors that we can do merits. Somebody here knows that?
By action, by speech, and mental.
Okay, sadhu. Sadhu to Miss Manvali. She ordained for 13 years. So she knows well. Yes, there are, in summary, there are only three ways of making merit. One, making merit by your mind, by your thinking, right? This is the first one. Second, making merit by your speech. When you say good of other people, it's a merit from your speech, good thing for your speech. And in the third way, making merit from your action. Like you chant every day, right? Like Lompi, three Lompi in USA, chant morning and evening. That is making merit from your speech. And in the same way, when somebody offer food in alms, that's a making merit from action. And when you sweep the temple, clean the temple, making merit from your action. And when you sit meditation or sit calm, think about the good, think about the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, think about your good action, thinking, then that will be a merit from your mind. Okay, so these are the three things. Let's see what we have in the topic. So our first topic is first heading is a punyam chorehi duharam. Punyam chorehi duharam means merit cannot be robbed. Okay. I'd like to ask Miss Janice. Miss Janice, what do you think about this? Merit cannot be robbed.
Because whatever you do, you have accumulated, no one can actually take it away from you because this is your own merit. So I believe this is what they meant by merit cannot be robbed. You'll be accumulated and by the individual who has performed the merit.
Okay. Okay. What if you have a 10,000 baht? Can somebody rob that?
Yes.
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 Okay. So you have a 10,000 baht. How you make that 10,000 baht not robbed?
Well, I can perform merit by doing donation
Yes.
and I will
Wow.
accumulate the merit.
Yes. Exactly. In the same way, when I teach to the local people, I teach in the same way. Like, for example, if we have a 100 baht in your pocket and you die, you cannot take 100 baht with you. But if that 100 baht you offer to social cause, you offer to buy food for the cats, buy food for the dogs, or even for the any people, then that become your spiritual bank balance in spiritual bank account. Okay, so in your next life, you can get that merit. You can withdraw your merit. But if you have 100 baht and you do not make anything, then you lose that money in this world. That's why Buddha say merit cannot be robbed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Here Buddha say, Punyang sukhang jivita sankayamhi. Means merit gives consolation in the dying hour. Okay, merit gives consolation in the dying hour. Means merit gives happiness in the dying hour. This one is like when you do a good thing and then before you die, you think about the good thing. Let's say, for example, if I give donation to the temple, let's say some 10,000 baht, right? And let's say that day I'm going to die. And when I'm dying, I just think about the donation that I have given. I have a pleasure in my mind, right? So this is what merits do for you. When you die, if you can think about the merit, you will have a pleasure in your mind. In opposite way, if you do something wrong, if you steal 10,000 baht from the temple, okay, you steal 10,000 baht from the temple, or you steal 10,000 baht from anyone, or you do any kind of bad thing, when you die and you think about that, will you have a happiness? Will you have a happiness, Miss Wei Wei?
No.
No.
Yeah.
But in opposite way, if you do a merit action, right?
Yes.
Giving food to the animal, giving food to the cats, or whatever another kind of good thing, then when you die, you'll have a happiness. Okay, easy. Okay. I'm not sure that today my internet is quite slow, so it will be like a little bit lag here. Okay. We'll go to another slide. Okay, the same thing. Sukho punyasa uchayo means happiness comes from accumulation of merit. If in now this life you have happiness, okay, if now you are happiness, mean what does it mean? It means you have done good thing in the past. But now if you have a very troublesome life, problem, that means you have done bad thing in the past, or you have thought bad thing in the past. Okay, so whatever thing happened in the present, it comes from the action from the past. So here what it is saying is, if you do many kind of good things, then it's a source of happiness. Okay, I think very easy, not so hard to understand. And since our students all are wise, so it's even more easier. Okay, let's go to another. Punyani paralokasamim patitha honti paninam. Means merit provides a sheltering place in the next life. Patita means means the place to find a shelter. Like for example, if there is a rain, right? If there is a big rain like now, you need to find some place for the shelter. find some place for the shelter. Or if you are in the ocean or in the sea, you need to find somewhere for the island. Okay. But if you are in the ocean or sea, you are not searching for the island. You are in the big rain, you are not searching for the shelter, you'll have a trouble. In the same way, before you die, you need to find a shelter. So what is the shelter here? Miss Wei Wei, what Buddha is saying the shelter here? What is the shelter?
Maybe Nibbana can
Sorry?
go to Nibbana. Able to go
Okay.
to, yeah.
Merit. 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 Merit.
Miss Wei Wei is saying Nibbana. Okay, let me ask to Lompi Dennis. What is the shelter here, Lompi Dennis?
Prajan,
Yes.
I think we can define shelter by a place that protects us from what we call natural disasters, such as rain, such as storms, such as this kind of phenomena that it's common for us humans to understand. But on the hereafter, this kind of chaotic events might look different.
Okay. Okay. So how you find the shelter in the next life?
I guess it's already being built by the accumulation of merit that we do in this current lifetime that we're having, such as even the shelter that we've been provided since being born in this current lifetime, such as with the family and things like that.
Okay. Wow. Yes, it's a great answer. You find a shelter in the next life by doing good thing in the present life. Yeah. So merit, making merit is the shelter in the next life, Miss Wei Wei. Okay. If you do merit in this life, you will have a shelter in the next life because merit will help wherever you go. Okay. Wherever Buddha says, Chaya iva anupayini, just as the shadow will never leave you. In the same way, merit will not leave you wherever you go. Okay. So this is the good thing. This is the thing that Buddha said. After we know this thing, we should not stop doing merits. We should do many merits so that you'll have a shelter in the next life. Okay. So let's move to another one. If my video is lag, please tell me. Okay. I think it's lag here. Do you feel the same way?
Yes. Sometimes it's like shortage a bit.
Okay. Because in our temple, like there are 100 Chinese people come for meditation, and we have the same sharing internet. internet. So they are also taking the internet. So
Oh my God.
that's why it's very slow. Okay, no problem. Let's see to another one. Another one is punyani kai ratha sukhava ani. Means let a man make merit, which always results in happiness. Okay, so it is the same thing. For the happiness, you search for the merit. And not so difficult. Okay, another. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the merits. Very short topic. Last week it was very long, but this week it's very short for the merits. So hopefully you can understand something about the merits. But I'd like to discuss a little bit. If you know, there are like 10 kinds of things that you can make a merit in Buddhism. But when you summarize it, you can do good thing in 3 ways. Okay, it is in the Dhamma book of Naktam 3. You are studying Naktam 3. It's in the Dhamma book. We call Punya Kiriya Vatu. Punya Kiriya Vatu is an instrument to make the merits. I think you already learned, but I like to make it sure. So I'm going to ask the questions. Do somebody knows except Monwali none, because she will know for sure. Punya Kriya Watu, except none Miss Monwali. Our Longpi and Miss Weber, Miss Dennis. Do you know about this instrument for making merit? 3 instruments. What are they? Or you haven't learned that yet? Okay, let's ask the Longpi first. Do somebody know about that? Longpi Win, or Longpi Client, or Longpi Dennis? Don't worry, don't worry. This is not the will not take a money if you do not give the right answer. You just can't tell any answer. Yes.
Huh?
Okay, what do you think are the instrument for making merit? We call Bun Kiriya Watu in Thai. But in Pali, it's a Punya Kiriya Watu. Yes, Longpi.
Our mind, our body, and I don't know the last one.
Okay, mind, body, and speech.
Speech.
Mind, body, and speech. Okay, that is not the instrument. That is how you make a merit. That is the door you make a merit. But there are some instrument like accessories. Okay, like accessories or promotions to make a merit. Okay, I think we should ask Miss non-Monboli for this one. Can you please answer?
If we in 3 ways.
Okay.
The first is from the action. Action is from Sila, 5 precepts that we have learned already. That
Okay.
is abstain from killing killing beings. Second is from stealing, abstain from stealing. Third is sexual misconduct. That is the action. If we can abstain from from these 3 sila, it means that is the instrument, 3 instrument for us to accumulate the merit. For the
Okay.
speech,
Okay.
for
That's it.
speech, we have 4 ways.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is, 4 way is the lying, abstain from lying. But lying, we have separate in 4 parts. I think we have learned already fromอาจารย์ชอนอาจารย์ณรงค์ชัย
Okay.
from ธรรมวิภาค
Yeah, I asked the question from the Thamma Vipak.
from Dhamma that อาจารย์ณรงค์ชัย that พระอาจารย์ณรงค์ชัยhave taught us already. And for mental is the like see what do you come
think a good thing.
yeah think of the good thing you know
Okay, no problem.
ปฏิบัติชอบ
No problem.
Sometimes I cannot speak in English.
Okay.
That's why I
Let-
learn in English.
Yeah.
But
That
because
is good.
I want to know the vocabulary for it.
Yes, this is a good course, I think, for learning, especially a Buddhist vocabulary. You will learn how to like communicate to the people using a Buddhist terms correctly. Okay, we have I think 2 more slides to go on. So I'll put in this way. Okay, Lompi and all of you, there are 3 instruments for making a merit. Okay, Matty is right. But if you go according to the book, there are 3 ways. One is by dana. You know dana?
Yes.
Okay, dana. Dana is by becoming generous. by giving things to other people, and by showing mercy, by showing loving kindness to other people by giving. So when you give things to other, that is the first thing that you can accumulate merit. Okay, so this is the first instrument. Second instrument is the one which Nun Manvali said, that is by sila. Sila is to controlling, to controlling your precept, or to maintaining your precept. For like Meti, for the nun, it's 8 precepts, and for the monks it's 227 precepts, and for the lay people like Miss Weiwei, Miss Janice, it's only 5 precepts. So you should not lose your precepts. Okay, for lay people it's just only a 5. So this is the second way you can accumulate merit. It's an instrument for accumulation of merit. And third one is, what's the third one?
Pavana.
Bhavana, yes. Bhavana is by practicing. Practicing what?
Meditation,
Meditation, yes.
insight.
You can practice calmness meditation or insight meditation. You'll get a merit. So Buddha say, you give the donation for 100 times. It is not equal of having a morality even a one time. You have a morality for 100 days. It is not equal of sitting meditation even a 1 minute or one time. So you need to accumulate all the 3 things. If you accumulate the bhavana, sit meditation all day, all night, have the morality, and if you do not give dana to anyone, in next life you'll be very wise, you'll be very healthy, but you'll be poor because you do not do the dana. Okay, so Buddha give these 3 things you need to practice. Instruments, actually there are 10 altogether, but in summary it's only 3. What are the 10? For example, by helping other people, you get a merit. By teaching Dhamma, you get the merit. Okay, like me, I'm getting the merit. And by listening the Dhamma, you get the merit. Okay, and by sharing the merit, you get the merit. And by saying Anumodana, sadhu, if somebody do the good thing, you do Anumodana, you get the merit. And by making your view, right view, Sammaditi, then you get a merit. So there are 10 in a long way and a 3 in a short way. Okay, you should do generosity, you should have morality, and you should have the wisdom from practicing. Okay, so this is what I have here for the merit. We'll go to the next one. Okay, so let me share the screen first. Okay. Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Miss Wei, can you read the topic? What's the topic now?
Makugawa, death,
Okay, Machu Waka.
Machu, Waka,
Machu Waka. It's
Machu
about the
Waka.
death. Okay. I'd like to ask the question for someone here. We have a Meti Saranpat, right? Are you here? Hello, Meti Saranpat. Okay. I think Meti Saranpat sound is not so clear. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go to this topic about the death. Okay, so what are the thing that Buddha talk about the death? Before we go to this topic, I would like to ask Venerable Dennis. This time I haven't heard his sound yet, so let's ask from the Venerable Dennis. What do you think when we talk about the death?
The depth, Prajan?
Yes.
Depth. I see depth as as give me 1 second to put some thought. Let's say in a practical way, how I would
Yes.
explain debt is paying our debt to the karma, such as whenever we find something that is beneficial for us, either it's a tool that is physical or spiritual, such as now that we learn about the teachings of the Lord Buddha, to
Yes.
provide these teachings also to the one that in some point of our lives they were part of our lives. So whenever we do that, we provide them the bridge so they can come and see them for themselves, like ehipasiko. So let's say from a table of 10 people at a meeting, maybe not all of them they would be able to get an understanding of the teachings, such as like the types of lotuses that the Lord Buddha was mentioning. But if only 2 or 3 would be able to benefit from them, then that's a moment that we're paying off our debt. This is how I see paying off debt.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They-
okay. Mm.
Long word.
Oh, okay. So this is what Venerable Dennis said. Okay, no, let's ask Venerable Client. What do you think about the death? Venerable Client, right?
Excuse me?
Green.
Clint?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you talk something about the death in your own perspective? What do you think when we talk about the death? What do you
From
expect? Yeah, when we have a
from a
death topic like this.
from a Buddhist perspective,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
attaining nirvana and stopping the cycle of rebirth. That's that's what I would consider as
Okay.
death.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Venerable Client. I think the internet is quite slow here, so we have the problem. Okay, no problem. Let's move slowly. Okay. Let me join the internet. Okay, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll join the internet and let's see. Okay, are you seeing the screen now? Can you see the
Yes.
screen?
Yes. But still in the first page, nah?
Okay. Ah. Hmm. Okay. Here. Now I have shared the screen, PowerPoint screen. Can you see in the screen now?
Yes.
Only the first slides.
But you cannot see the PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, still not see the power. Just only see the first slide. Majua.
Okay. Okay. Can you see
Okay.
the another one?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm very new to the Zoom, not so familiar here. Okay, let's go outside here for a while. Okay. Okay, just give him a minute, okay? I'll just reinstall. I'll just reinstall again. Okay, now I think we got it. Sorry for the delay. Okay, let's move to another topic about the death. Before we go to the Buddhist proverb, I'd like to talk something about the death. In Buddhism, Venerable All Lumpi and the nun and all the Ubasak Ubasika here, you just see the main thing that we should emphasize again and again should be the topic of the death. In my view, if you would like to practice wisdom, and if you like to practice or even vipassana, you need to understand about the death. Okay? Because death is only the problem that makes the life very big suffering. Because anything you get it, you have to lose it someday. Like we have a video call now. That means we are having a birth now. Okay? I'm having a birth in your screen now. And after some time, I have to go out from the screen. You have to go out from the screen. That is like a death. That's like a falling. In the same way, you are having a life now. Like when Lompi having a life in his daily way now is they are a monk. And I'm a monk now. And like Nun Manwali is a nun. And Miss Weiwei is a lay people now. But you see, after some time, like 100 years, not even more than 100 years, you'll not be in this world. I'll not be in this world. So that is the thing that we should understand. When everybody needs to die, then why we do bad thing? Okay? Why you do bad thing? When I die, you die. Why you say bad words? Okay? Then when I die, you die, why we need to fight with each other? Because finally everybody die. You don't need to kill anyone. See, that's why. Another thing is, when you understand life is impermanence, okay? At the first level, you become Sotapanna. You get enlightenment, Miss Wei Wei. Okay, if you would like to get enlightenment, then you need to understand anything that happened, it will go away. Okay, every sankhara, everything that happened, everything that arises, one day it will go away. Okay, so this is just the beginning. Let's see what Buddha say here in our slide. Okay, for this one, Buddha says sabbam bheda pariyantam evang machana jivitam. This means the lives of sentient beings are like clay pots, which are destined to break sooner or later. Okay, I think I'd like to ask the explanation from someone here. Let's ask for Miss Janice. Miss Janice, are you here with us? Can you explain the sentence, this sentence, how the life of people are like clay pots, which are destined to break now or later? Okay.
Well, the life of human beings is just like clay pot too, because sooner or later we have to leave. So maybe that's why it breaks sooner or later.
Okay, that's what sentence is saying. Do you have some more explanation for that? It's a clear sentence, right? It's a clear sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy, but people will not understand at the level they should understand. It's very deep thing, right? It's very deep thing. Our life, you need to think like a clay pot. See, not our life, our body. Our body is like a clay pot, and clay pot is very how do you say very
Fragile?
yeah, fragile. Yeah, thank you. Very, very, very fragile, like our body. See, whenever like lots of people in my country, in Nepal, and even in Thailand now, they are like affected by flood now. Lots of people died. Lots of people died because of the water flow. See, they will never know when we will die. Like a clay pot, right? You put a clay pot somewhere, you will not know when it will fall down and it will break. Same way with your life. So that's why we should be very careful with our life. Okay, let's move to another one. Apanhidam, apakantidam, jivita mahutira. Okay, the lifespan of life. The span of life, according to the wise people, it is very short. Okay, if you are wise, okay, again, if you are wise, you will feel life is very short. But if you are not wise, you will feel life is very long. Yeah, do you feel that way or not? Venerable client, how do you feel with this sentence? Do you feel life is long or you feel life is short?
I feel life is very short. Goes by very
Life is,
quickly.
yes. Uh, do you feel this now or many years ago, or after you become a monk?
Even before becoming a monk, I feel like time goes very fast.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. What about the venerable dew, right? Sorry, wind. Venerable wind.
Yes. I also think our life is very short as well.
Can you tell any life which is very long? Anyone's life which is very, very long in this world?
I don't think it's long. Like it, how we say, like every age,
Yeah.
our life is all short because we can die at every moment. We don't know when. So
Mm.
that's why I thought life is quite short because we don't know when we're gonna survive and when we're gonna like be alive. Like tomorrow we might die at like every point. Yeah.
Okay, Sadhu Anumodana to Venerable Win. You are very wise according to this sentence then, right? You are very wise. You see, you feel life is very short. Life is very short. What Buddha say? The span of life, according to the wise, is very short. Now you feel it is short, then it means you are wise. Okay, you are wise. But see, the careless people, they'll think life is still like we have 10 years left. Some people are already 70 years old and they still think they have like 10 more years left. Or some people are like 80, they would like to stay like more, 10 years or 5 years or even 20 years. So you think on that way, we are careless. But if you think like whenever we think, you are very wise. Because you have to think you can die any moment. You have to think you can die any moment, even now, even today. If you think like that, you are wise according to the Buddha. Okay, let's move to another topic. Okay, na hi no sangaram tena mahasenena machuna means never is there postponement given from the Lord of Death, who is equipped with a mighty force. Nahi means no. Okay, no means us in Pali language. Sangaram tena means appointment. We have no appointment with whom? Mahasenena Machuna, Machuna with a death. Mahasenena, who has a big force, big army. it is the same as the Lumpy Win said. We will never know when we will die because we have no appointment, Miss Weiwei, right? No appointment. I also have no appointment. I never know when I will die. Last time I went to Phuket and the boat was moving, right? In the sea. Boat was moving and I cannot swim. I cannot swim. So I think I think at that moment, if I die, okay, let me go to the Nibbana now. That's what I think. Okay, you have to prepare that way, Lumpy. You should not think you will come back to the world again. If you are a monk, you should think about the Nibbana. You die now, you go to Nibbana now. You die tomorrow, you go to Nibbana tomorrow. So that should be the wish in mind. You go or not, that's another thing. Okay, but you should have a thinking in your mind. Okay, so this is a very easy thing. You may understand. So there we call Devaduta. Whenever you are going to die, there is a Devaduta. Devaduta means like a ambassador, right? Ambassador, or like like ambassador. Or how do you say? One who give the message of the death. So the first is when you get sick. Okay, whenever you get sick, you should see the message from the Lord of Death. This is one thing. Another is whenever your hair becomes white. Okay, whenever you become old, then you have to understand. You should understand now. Okay, this is the sign that death is coming soon, and you should do the important thing in your life. Okay, let's move to another one. Okay, this one is okay, let's come back again. Okay. By mistakenly I pressed some button. Okay. Now this one Buddha said, Jara Jaru Panitasa Nasanti Tana. Never is there any protection for sentient beings who are dragged to old age. Okay. So it means you have no protection from getting old. Like many people here, you are getting old every day since you're born. So there is no protection for that. Okay. Another is na miya manasa bhavanti tana. This is never is there any protection for sentient beings in their dying hour. When you are going to die, nobody can protect you. Okay. So what should you do? So what should you do? Nobody can protect you from death. Miss Weiwei, what should you do for this for before you die?
Accumulate as many merits as I can.
Okay, accumulate many merits as you can, or you should prepare your death by doing the thing that you need to do now. Okay, let's say you need to take care of your father, mother, brother, sister. You need to propagate Buddhism. You do it now. Okay, you don't know when will you die, so you need to do now your best, and when you die, no problem. Okay, so let's move to another one. Na miya manam dhanam anveti kinti. Dhanam anveti kinti. Miya manam means one who is going to die. Okay. Anveti means follow. Dhanam means like money or like a coin, piece of coin. When you die, you are going to get nothing. Not even a piece of a coin. Yeah. Or that's why I tell to the people, lots of people I know, if you have $100 billion or 100 billion baht, when you die, you will lose 100 billion baht. Yes, but if you have only like a 10,000 baht, you lose only 10,000 baht. See? So what wise people should do is you need to change your $1 billion, $1 million, $1,000 into a spiritual bank account. Yes, you understand, right, what I'm saying? Because you are not getting any piece of coin after you die. That is the fact from the Buddha. If you have like 20 baht now, you should make a money for 10 baht. Yeah, it's a good investment, Miss Weber. It's a good investment. If you die now, at least you get 10 baht with you. Yeah, and in that way, Buddha is saying, when you die, you are not getting any kind of money with you. Okay. Next, na chapi vitena jarang vihanti means old age cannot be wiped away by wealth. Okay, even though you have a money, you cannot buy your age. Let's say you have a money, you can buy for a while, right? You can buy like for a while, like having good medicine, or eating a good food. You can buy your age for a while, but there will time come when you cannot buy your age anymore. Okay, your eye will, will not see clearly, like me now. I'm putting a glass. Or you will not listen in a good way. You cannot, like, you see, your hand will not work well. So even though you have a money, you cannot buy your health. This is what this verse is saying. Okay, let's move to another one. Na digha mayum lavate thanam. Never does a man live long because of his wealth. Okay, let's say you have money, so like lots of money, but you still die. Recently, there's a very famous actor in Thailand died because of the cancer. You know about that? He's a very famous actor. And see, like Lopi Win said before, you can never know when will you die. You cannot buy your health with your money. We cannot buy your age with your money. So you should be very careful after death. Okay, so another is Sabbeva Nikhi Pisanti Bhuta Loke Samusayam, means beings are to leave their bodies on the earth. Okay, this is the biggest problem of anyone, because now you have your body. Venerable Win, Venerable Klein, Venerable Dennis, Manwali Nun, Miss Janice, Miss Weiwei, and another Meti. Your biggest treasure is your own body, right? It's more valuable than any wealth. But even your body, you have to live in this earth. Okay, have you ever realized that? Have you ever thought about that deeply? If you think about that deeply, then you will enlighten soon. Okay, but if you do not think about deeply, you need to think and practice and then see that what can you take in this world after you die. Okay, what can you take after you die? Even when the body you cannot take, you don't need to ask about the money, about the wealth and family. So this is what Buddha is trying to teach you again and again. Okay, again and again. Your body you cannot take. Your husband's body you are not going to take. Your wife's body you are also not going to take. Even the Buddha's body, only the relics are remain now, right? Only the relics. So this is the great teaching. Actually, it's a very great teaching. You should focus on the death. Buddha said to Ananda, how many times a day you think about the death? Can somebody tell what that whenever Ananda give answer to the Buddha? How many times? Buddha once asked to the Venerable Ananda, the secretary of the Buddha, that Ananda, how many times you think about the death each day? And Ananda say some answer. Do you know about that? Have you ever listened about that?
Yes, but cannot remember how many times.
Cannot
But
remember. Okay.
remember the Buddha said.
Okay. That's good. That's good enough. Let's ask to the Venerable. Three Venerable from US. Have you ever heard about this before?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. The internet was poor connection.
Okay. The question is, once Buddha talked to the Ananda that how many times a day, Ananda, you think about the death?
I don't know this, Prajan.
Oh, okay. What about Venerable Dennis and Venerable Win there?
Can I take a guess? Is it none? Venerable Ananda didn't think about it?
Yeah, Buddha once asked to the Venerable Ananda that, see Ananda, how many times a day you think about the death?
Is it zero for him? I'm just guessing.
No,
Sorry?
no.
Is it zero?
Zero?
Right. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No, zero should not be the answer. It should be some more than one. Just make a
Oh.
guess then. Okay, let's make a guess from the
Every
Venerable. How many times?
Like countless?
Okay, that's a very no, let's not put it the countless. Let's make it a count. Just make a guess. Just make a guess.
More,
That's a wise answer.
more than 100,000?
Okay.
Every
Okay,
hour.
let me give the answer.
Hour or not?
Okay, what Venerable Ananda said to the Buddha is, Venerable like a Lord, I think about the death 7 times a day.
Oh, 7 times.
Venerable Ananda said to the Buddha, I think about the death 7 times per day. And then Buddha said to the Venerable Ananda, see Ananda, you are very careless. You are very careless. Buddha said, the Lord Buddha or Tathagata himself think about the death, every breathing in and every breathing out. Buddha think about the death, every breathing in and every breathing out. Because when you breathe in, it's like you birth once. When you breathe out, it's like you die, right? Something happened and something gone. So this is what the Buddha said, just for your general knowledge. Okay, if somebody asks, then you can answer now. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, this one Buddha said, Adha Teva Dalidacha Sabbe Machu Parayana. All beings, whether they are rich or whether they are poor, all are destined to the death. Right? So whether you are rich people, let's say like a ninth king of Thailand, he's very powerful and he's very meritful and he's very rich compared to the people and compared even to the lots of king in the world. But he died. And the Buddha himself is very rich with the lots of merit. Buddha also went to Nibbana. And lots of poor people, the same. So death is for all, for the rich people and for the poor people. That's what this verse is mentioning. Okay, so this is the second slide here. And actually I was thinking, of having the third slide. But for today, it is just for 2 slides. And I need to do some like important thing in my temple. So for today, I mean, let's do just 2 slides. Easy way. You may have like a time for taking rest. But before we leave, if you have some question relating to these 2 topics, you can ask. Okay, whether it's our 3 venerables or like our nun or lay people, we can have a easy question session now. Okay, and after that we can leave. Okay, so if you have some question, then we can discuss. Maybe relating to the death, or maybe related to the merits, or maybe related to the anything about the Dhamma topics. If you have question, then please.
Lopi, may I have a quick question? Just now,
Yes.
Lopi shared about the 3 instruments. So, the third one is by Pawana. May I know
Yeah.
how to spell Pawana?
Actually, when you spell in Pali language, you should compare to the Roman.
Oh, okay.
Roman, okay. So how to spell? We call Pavana. In Thai, it's a Thai style. So they say Pavana. It's a P. Actually, it's not a P. It's a P. Pavana. So how do you spell it? B H A and V A N A. Pavana.
Thank
Mm.
you.
I thought you'll ask the question how to do the Bhavana. Okay. Okay. If somebody have some question, you can ask.
I also have a question for Ajahn, if I may ask.
Oh, yes. Yes, Venerable.
So Prajan mentioned that in his excursion in Phuket that he had a near-death experience. And in that moment, Prajan has thought about Nibbana, right?
Yes.
Now, my question is, why Nibbana? Because there's so many planes of existence, so many planes of heaven. And Nibbana is supposedly the highest.
Mm.
Maybe,
See.
ah.
Okay.
I was thinking that maybe it's more realistic to think about, let's say, as Long Pu, as the rumors say that he's in the 4th level of heaven.
Ah, okay. See, it's a very like it is like this. When I went to the Phuket, I went to with the Nepali people and Nepali monks, and one of the nun of Nepali nun get first a high level of education in Burma. So my master in Bangkok would like to let her travel in Phuket. So he invited me and we went there. And I'm just sharing this, okay? I'm just sharing this with you. What happened is in the Phuket, see, there is a one very beautiful island where Lompu Tuat meditate. And I can see the island. Okay, from the land to the island, I can see the island there. And what I feel in my mind is the boat is moving. Actually, it's not going to fall down. But if in the case that I was thinking, if in the case only. But what I think in my mind is the Buddha is very, very determined, our Buddha. Because for me, I can even see the island on that side. Okay? I can see the island in that side. But I do not have the power to swim. Because I cannot swim. Okay? But for the Buddha, you know the Mahajanaka Jataka, right? There is one life of the Buddha where Buddha with he go in a foreign country for the business, and his ship like fall in the ship, drowned in the ocean. Buddha, he didn't even see the bank of the land. But Buddha keeps swimming, even do not know where is the end of the sea. And at that time, I feel Buddha is very powerful, very determined. But I even can see a bank. I cannot swim. I have no power to swim. Even I can see the bank. I say I'll just surrender for my death if I die. And if I die, where should you go? I say I'll go to the Nibbana if I can choose. See, Venerable, if I can choose, I'll choose to go to Nibbana. It is like this. You make a aim very far. If you cannot go Nibbana, you can come to Brahma sphere. Okay? But if you aim for very, 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 very low, then you are not going very far. So I'm aiming very far. So at least I can fall down into the heaven. You should aim for very long. Like maybe the heaven or
Correct.
Brahma sphere. If
That's
you are it's good luck, you go to Nibbana. If it is not good luck, you can fall down to heaven or even the human being.
It's good
That's a
enough.
good yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's my personal technique you can use. Okay.
One more
Ah,
question we have, Prajan. I'm sorry.
yes.
Is Milan a common name in Nepal, or Prajan is coming from a different background?
Yeah, very common name. Very common name. And my mother, when I was in womb of my mother, she already decided that she will put the name Milan. And Milan means to meet. Milan means to meet. The meaning of the Milan. It's like a mitta, friendliness, like a friendliness. And it is very common name in Nepal. Like they have like from the very high caste to very low caste, many Milan. We need to divide by surname. Like if you would like to know the caste system, you should ask me. Because I am in the third class. We have four castes, right? You know, one is the Brahma caste, not Brahma, Brahmin. We call Varnapram in Thailand, but in Pali it's a Brahmana caste. It's a caste for the priest, and second is the king caste. It is the caste for the like king and minister and government officer. And third is the caste for the businessman and one who do the like small or big business. I'm belong to that caste, but I'm not a businessman. But my caste is like a Varnapat. Varnapat, it's a business caste. And the fourth one is the Sudra caste. Sudra is the lowest one. So in Nepal, when you ask the name, you should ask the surname. And when you ask the surname, you will automatically know what this person belong to what caste. Yeah, my caste is Srestha. You can see in here, Srestha. Srestha caste. It's a Sanskrit word. Okay. Have somebody else? You have a question? We have some time left. I have a question for Venerable Win. I forget, Venerable Win, are you Thai or like a foreigner?
I'm Thai, but I went to study abroad. I went to study in Singapore for 7 years.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Learn as a monk or as a layman?
As a layman, and
Oh, okay.
and I just came back to ordain as a monk.
So, you are like studying from the like branch of Dhammakaya temple, right? Am I right?
No, I just normal university, like not
No, I mean the
including.
temple you are staying now. Is it a branch of
Yes,
Dhammakaya?
yes.
Ah, okay. Okay. So, do you practice meditation of Dhammakaya?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And how do you think? How do you feel?
Great. I feel.
Because see, I am very fond of meditation practice. I like the meditation practice in a different way. And Lopa, so that is only the one way that I haven't practiced yet. The way of Lompo Sut is it's a one method that I haven't practiced. I practice with the Lompo Thong in Chom Thong, and I practice of Lompo Rasi Lingdam of Utai Thani. Very okay. If I have a master like Somdet Payana, whom I believe, whom I practice follow is Somdet Payana Sangwara, 19th Supreme Patriarch of Thailand, of Wat Bawon. Because of his project, I came to the Thailand. And then Lompu Man. You know Lompu Man?
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
Lompu Man. Lompu Man is a meditation master. And then I now practicing of Lompo Vidyang is a disciple of Lompu Man. And another master is the Lompo Rasi Lingdam. I like his technique of meditation of breathing in, breathing out. And Lompo Rasi Lingdam was once a disciple of Lompo Sot, Wat Pak Nam. Yeah, Lompo Rasi Lingdam. You can search in the internet. Very like a clear teaching. So what I would like to suggest is becoming a Buddhist. You need to think in a three way. One is you need to study. That is the first part of Dhamma, Sadhamma. Second is you need to practice. That is the second part of the Sadhamma. And third is you need to get result. Result will be decided by how you practice. You practice in a morality level, you'll get result in the morality level. You practice in the meditation level, you'll get the result on the meditation level. You practice in the wisdom level, you'll get result in the wisdom level. But we should not stop only in studying, because studying is just the beginning part. It's like you see a map, okay? You see a map how to come to Thailand. And if you never decide to go to plane or airplane, never go inside the plane, and you will never come to Thailand. You'll be always in the USA. But you know how to go to Thailand. You can go by airplane, you can go by train. This is just a suggestion from my side, because I'm also practicing in the Dhamma. Studying so much is like reading a map. Reading a map. But if you practice, is you like going inside the train or going inside the plane. You can go to the destiny by practicing. And you can find, right way and wrong way while you practice. But if only by studying, it is just like a map. Or it is compared to just like a very good medicine. But if you do not eat medicine, then you will not get benefit from the medicine. Medicine is very good, but you need to practice. You need to eat the medicine. Lompo Sot's meditation is very good, actually, if you understand. It's a very easy way to make your mind very crystal clear, like a crystal. See? And you have to stop your thinking. Stop your thinking. And when the mind is calm, wisdom will occur in the mind which is calm. That is the technique of Lompo Sot. Because you are a monk, not in a monk even in this life only. Like in the past life, we were the Buddhist. So we have lots of merits accumulated even in the past life. So when you meditate, all the accumulates will come together. But we need to practice. Okay, I think it will be very long, and I'll just give you a special break time. So you'll need to wait for your another master, waiting for the master. For this class, I'd like to say thank you to all the venerables and all the lay people. And I'd like to, by the merit of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, may teaching Dhamma, practicing Dhamma of the all venerables and the lay people accomplish as you think everything. So wish you all the best, and have a good day to all of you. Okay.
อนุโมทนาสาธุ
Anumodana
Thank you,
sadhu.
Lumpy. Thank you, Lumpy.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu. See you on
Sadhu.
the next class. Okay, sadhu, Anumodana. See you in the next class.
Thank you,
Goodbye, all of you.
Lumpy. Take care.
Sadhu, same.
You.
Same to you. Okay, sadhu.